Welcome guys back to another edition of What the Football is This Show. I remain your host Toby Thompson. Yeah, we get right into news. I know everybody's excited by the return of the league. La Liga this weekend, yeah, watch out for that. Will Messi play? Bayern Munich, what's up with them? Are they up to the another title? Looks like their series of dominance in the Bundesliga still continues. With 4 games to go, they won their last game against Leverkusen 4-2. And although Leverkusen took the lead, well, the mark of champion, Bayern came back and they won that game 4-2. With Lewandowski almost scoring almost all the matches now that they've resumed in the league. Now, so let's get straight into the show. What I have for you guys today, I have the news and the results and the discussion segment, and we'll round up with the rumor section where I always keep you updated with all the rumors out. Don't forget, guys, always share this video, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll begin shortly. The parts of this show where I keep you updated on the past results from the only league right now everybody is currently watch, the Bundesliga. Well, that'll be over soon as the La Liga and the EPL are resuming. And the Coppa Italia today. Don't forget, guys, Juventus, Ronaldo, man, Ronaldo is back. We enjoy watching that guy once again. So now let's update you from the past results of the Bundesliga match day 30, where it looks like Bayern Munich have just won on that title with 4 games to go, 7 points at the top. Who can catch them? Well, the series of dominance in Bundesliga seems to continue. Dortmund gave them a run for their money, but well, they lost on the match that was so crucial for them to at least upstage Bayern Munich, but they lost that game 1-0 to Bayern Munich, and Joshua Kimmich scoring the only goal in that match. So let's update it from the past results. Freiburg Mönchengladbach 1-0. Freiburg winning that game 1-0 to Mönchengladbach, with Oni Patterson scoring the goal, only goal in that match. Leipzig Paderborn, well, what a very, very lovely match that was. Leipzig took the lead by Patrick Schick in the 27th minute, but Umba Mikano got the red card in the 45th minute, and Paderborn scored in the last minute. How heartbreaking that was, to level the score 1-1 and let that game with a draw. Leverkusen, oh well, that game was so much, very, very, very much enjoyable. Everybody was happy that Leverkusen took the lead, but well, we all know that ended in so much tears for Leverkusen because it ended 4-2 with Lewandowski, Kingsley Coman, Goretzka, and Gnabry scoring on for Bayern Munich. Frankfurt lost the game 0-2 to Mainz with Nyabikite and Kunde Malong scoring that game. Düsseldorf drew 2-2 with Hoffenheim. Ryan Hines scoring 2 goals in that match, and Muniz Duba and Stener Zuba scoring for Hoffenheim. Dortmund won 1-0 to Hertha Berlin, with Americans getting the only goal in that match. Werder Bremen lost 0-1 with Wolfsburg, with Wolfsburg Hexbot getting the only goal. Union Berlin drew 1-1 to Schalke. Well, Schalke, they've been on a poor run of form since the resumption of the league. At least their first draw, the first point since the resumption of the league. And the last game of that weekend was FC Augsburg to FC Cologne with a 1-1 draw. Well, it looks like it was full of draws in Bundesliga. Well, but we all know Bayern Munich is romping to another title. So let's get to the news today, guys. Balotelli, what's up with him? Yeah, Balotelli was sacked by Brescia because the chairman says, well, he's not really the type of player they are looking at because of his, how Balotelli's attitude is. And he was turned away from training session. He still came back training session, but he was turned away. Well, we'll see all that. Yeah, in other news, Newcastle take over by the Saudi Arabians. Well, I know people are watching out for that deal because they will make them the richest club in EPL. Well, so far we've heard that even if Newcastle relegate, the Saudi Arabia still want to buy Newcastle. Well, that was a good sign for Newcastle fans because I know that they will actually be fighting the current owner, and that's Ashley, that he should get out of the club. Well, we'll see how that goes. Now, Man City are going to wait until July to know the result of their hearing against the 2 years ban placed on them by the UEFA. Well, will they be able to change the verdict and stay in UEFA? We don't know, because that will actually impact on their players if they get 2 years ban, and some players may actually deem it time for them to leave. I know people are wondering, yeah, when I moved to Chelsea, but when is the actual transfer window going to be opened? Well, guys, for the Italian league, they've opened their transfer window from September 1 to October 5. So now other leagues are looking out for when they open their transfer window, because due to the coronavirus, the calendar has shifted for all the leagues out there. So they don't know how they are going to run the transfer window right now. But we'll see how we wait in the news and look how they run the transfer window. The first managerial sack we have of the season is from Hoffenheim, which saying that the Hoffenheim boss and the board couldn't agree on the way to move forward for the club forward. Well, that's sad. We all know. Well, it's actually better than other seasons where we have actually seen series of sacks of managers. Well, I hope that is turning out to be a good case where they give managers time to turn around, just like Southampton manager. He lost 9-0, but where he has done a good job to turn around the fortunes of Southampton, even signing a new deal. Well, that's very good for a manager, and that speaks so volume of Southampton for keeping their trust in their manager. So, well, guys, thank you guys so much. We'll get right back to the other part of this, which is the discussion session. And for today, we'll talk about who are the players that have brought so much hype to the football and they couldn't live up to that hype. We know a group of players out there. Well, we get right to discussion. See you soon. Welcome guys back to the show, and this is what I have for you today in the discussion session. As I've said, is we're talking about players who actually came with so much hype and they actually failed to live up to the hype. We know some players out there. I can give you a few. I can give you an example of Man United: Pato, Robinho, Adriano, so many list on the others. As for today, I have a guest on my show. I have Toby Timothy. We will talk about who are the players he feels failed to live up to the hype. So Timothy, who do you think actually started with so much hype and on the way we didn't see that player again, or the player just faded out?
I think there are plenty. I think I'll put what's his name, Makeda, on one of my lists, because at first it was like a youngster who came up to help Man U in a difficult time, and like after that season, after he helped Man U, when his career just kept getting degraded on Monday. I don't know. It was kind of sad. I felt for him. There was also this striker that was in Balotelli. that guy was funny, man.
In the Euros that he came up with a bang, scored 2 wonderful goals against Germany. Even Neuer could not have any chance against those goals. But I will actually not feel Balotelli. Balotelli can be a little because of attitude problems. We all know that Balotelli is wonderful on the day. That guy could have been the best striker out there, but his attitude problems actually got the way of it. To me, I feel Arsenal fans not like that, but Jack Wilshere came in with so much vibe and so much promise. I remember the game he held Baka, he held Wu, the great Xavi and Iniesta. He controlled that midfield. Do you know what it means for a 70-year-old to come and control a move against Xavi and Iniesta? People that pass for a living, that even if they are passing ketchup in the house, they will pass it with so much accuracy to the wife. Like, they came in with so much vibe. And
how old is Wilshere now?
Richard should be reaching 27 or 26, and right now we've not heard him because of injuries. Injuries have destroyed that guy's career so much.
Let's hope for the best. You know how England needs to have their players when they just get one season
yeah,
shine.
that was one thing about England.
Might still get one season shine again, who knows? But anyhow, there's too many more. If you go back to us now, there's this
Nicolas Bettner. Bettner came up. It was so much a striker. He was banging in the goals. Just one statement for him that he said, "What is the best striker out there?" After that statement, it went downhill for him. We can we liken that to pride before you fall. Yeah, we all know that. So thank you for coming on my show today, Timothy.
No problem,
so we'll go right back to the rumor section where I leave you guys with the hottest gist out there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome guys back to the last part of the show, which I leave you out there with the rumor section. Thank you for staying tuned so far. I hope you are enjoying the show. Now, what is it? Let's start in the news. Yeah, they are looking for possible replacement for Ben Chilwell. As you all know, Ben Chilwell is linked to Chelsea and Man City. With Chelsea, well, we don't know. They are actually hot right now in the market, signing winner right now, and already linked to Havertz. Talking about Havertz, do you know that Havertz actually fancy a move to England? But Real Madrid also are in contention for signing him. Well, we know Manu, Real Madrid and Chelsea are going for Havertz. Well, one of the hottest midfielders out there in Germany. Now, Roma, well, Mkhitaryan says he wants to stay at Roma because he's enjoying his football once again. We all know how that his career has gone for him. Moving to Man U, well, started off, but well, troubles with Mourinho. Moved to Arsenal with the deal that did not favor any of the clubs, Arsenal or Man U, with Sanchez failing in Man U and Mkhitaryan, well, not performing well. And he moved where? He moved to Roma. And now in Roma is enjoying his football. He has scored 6 goals so far. And he feels that, yeah, in Roma he will enjoy his football. So he's looking for a permanent deal over there. Current Tolisso of Bayern Munich, the France international. Well, he wants to move away from Bayern because he's not finding any space for him again. With Bayern already placed with Kimmich and Thiago running the midfield, there's no place for Current Tolisso again. And he feels he wants to move. Even Goretzka is in favor ahead of him. So he wants to move. Ryan Fraser of Bournemouth, yeah, he's seeking a move away from Bournemouth. He won't sign a new deal with Bournemouth. And with rumours of Tottenham coming in for him, well, he wants to move. And we all know Mourinho likes people that work for him. those are his kind of players that he likes, because he's a pacey kind of winger and can divide a main cross and get his few goals for him. Now, lastly on the news, Thiago Silva's deal appears it won't be renewed by the club, as you see that, well, his time at the club it has come to an end. So now Carlo Ancelotti is actually on the runs for him, and will he get him? We all know that Carlo Ancelotti and Thiago Silva worked well in Milan. Even Milan are actually gunning for him because they want to see their player back at the club. But we'll see how that pans out. Thank you guys for staying to this video. Don't forget to out there view, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. There's that little button down there. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next edition of this show. Later.